Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning.
Hi, kids. A hot tea, please.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Thursday, the 1st of August. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. I don't know about you, but it's hard to believe it's August 1st already. Nonetheless, hope you all are gearing up for a fantastic school year because the school bells will be ringing before you know it. Okay, so this morning, I'm glad you stopped by because we are highlighting a recent program day held at the Nashville Zoo for the families of those in the cleft and craniofacial program at Monroe Carroll Jr.'s Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt. It was a very special setup there for those families, and on hand, a very special national nonprofit, Cleft Rescue Unit. Now, the Cleft Rescue Unit rescues neonatal puppies with a cleft palate and other medical needs. It is a very special nonprofit, and we are going to hear from its founder in just a little bit. We also have a second segment for you that takes us to White House, Tennessee. There is a kids consignment there called Quinnderella's. The setup is fantastic, and she has gently used and new clothing for little princesses and princes out there. We'll talk to the owner of that kids consignment shop coming up. But first this morning, let's get a check of our headlines. Today, the Clarksville City Council will consider authorizing a new resolution for an interlocal agreement between the city and the Bi-County Solid Waste Management that would allow for the acceptance of biosolids from the wastewater treatment plant for another year. The memorandum of understanding that expires this month would extend the acceptance disposal of biosolids from the wastewater treatment plant a year, which would cover the Clarksville Gas and Water Department's needs until its $53 million thermal dryer project, which is anticipated to begin operations in April of 2025. You can read more about this thermal dryer project and what it will accomplish by visiting MainStreetMedia.tn.com. Click on Main Street Clarksville. Wilson County Schools will once again use the transportation app. Here comes the bus. The app shows parents the location of school buses during the morning and afternoon route times. Parents and students can be notified when the bus is getting close to the pickup or drop-off points. It is used only by the students' parents or guardians. Now, the Lebanon Special School District also has a new online transportation platform that parents will be able to use called My Ride K-12. This is expected to be available in October. For these stories and others, visit MainStreetMedia.tn.com. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Nashville Sounds Baseball is back in Hit City for the 2024 season. Spend your nights and weekends at the ballpark with weekly giveaways, fireworks shows, throwback deals, live music, and more. Top talent will take the field at First Horizon Park against the AAA Minnesota Twins, Baltimore Orioles, Atlanta Braves, St. Louis Cardinals, Cincinnati Reds, and more. Tickets start at just $10 and are available now at NashvilleSounds.com. We will see you in Hit City.
Welcome back. I am visiting with Lindsay Weissman. She is the founder of Cleft Rescue Unit. First off, Lindsay, what is Cleft Rescue Unit?
So Cleft Rescue Unit started about a year and a half ago after I had been working with special needs puppies for a while. As you can see, this puppy has a cleft. It's a cleft lip. And what we do is we specialize in taking newborn puppies with cleft lips and palates because they're unable to nurse on their moms. So if they nurse, they have the palate on the top of their mouth is not fully formed, and they have a high risk of aspirating. And so we take them the day they're born. So we get them, usually we have one at home that's 2.9 ounces. Oh my God. And we get them the day they're born and we tube feed them. And then we get them to the age appropriate, 8 to 10 weeks. And as long as they're healthy, we find fantastic homes for them.
Why is this important to you? Why find a rescue unit like this?
So this unit was very important to me because it's a special needs awareness unit. So we started working with special needs, and we take everything under the sun. So one of our puppies over here has something called a hypoplastic trachea.
Okay.
So we take a bunch of different special needs. We take hydrocephalus, we take breathing issues, we take swimmer puppies. There's so many different syndromes that we've actually learned about over the course of the past 5 years that I've been working with special needs, but really just as a resource for veterinarians and breeders and owner surrenders who are unable to care for puppies, and their alternative is euthanasia. So when they're surrendered to vets, they'll call our rescue, and we have to set up transports. Whiskey came from Kentucky, and we live in Rochester, New York.
Nope.
So we set up transports from hours and hours away, and we have special drivers that will get the puppies to our rescue, and then we take care of them.
Oh, so you're from New York.
I'm
so
from New
you're
York.
based there. That is incredible. If someone would like to connect with you, they want to learn more, or
We are all over the place. So we have Facebook, is Cleft Rescue Unit, and we have Instagram, which is CRU for Cleft Rescue Unit, Rescue. And we have a website for Cleft Rescue Unit as well. And so my number is on there. Anyone can always call and reach out. We just had we get calls, I would say, weekly. So we got a call yesterday from Maryland. We're working on a transport when I get back on Monday.
that is incredible. Thank you for the work that you do for these little ones. Tell us who you have with you
So
today.
I will introduce you quickly. Whiskey is our Yorkie from Kentucky. He is a pistol. He has a cleft lip. Corey, you might want to... He's got a little attitude on him.
He really is.
And then I will grab a couple of other ones. This is Linus. He was surrendered to us. He's a Cavapoo. He was surrendered to us for an open fontanelle on the top of his head, which he is super lovey. We were worried he had hydrocephalus. He does not. He's doing fantastic. This is Ryder. Ryder is a pug. He's now about 7.5 weeks. He has a soft palate cleft, which was undiagnosed initially, so he was nursing on his mom. He got an infection, and they brought him to the vet and called our rescue. So we transported him. And then we've got Switcheroo. We've got, oh geez.
Got him?
Got him. We have Doug. Doug actually is one of our newest Cleft Rescue Unit babies.
Doug.
He has something called a hypoplastic trachea.
Okay.
So essentially, it's like breathing through a very thin straw. It makes it difficult for him to breathe, and we're waiting to have him monitored a little bit further to make sure he doesn't have a syndrome called brachycephalic airway obstruction. But he's doing fantastic. And then Switch, large puppy to large
So many
puppy.
precious puppies.
Then we've got Cornelius, who is our really funny, if you watch our videos on Facebook, he rides the Roomba. He knows how to turn it on himself. He jumps on it, he balances as it rides all over the house. And he has a cleft palate.
Thank you for introducing us to all of these beautiful puppies. If you would like to learn more about Cleft Rescue Unit, go ahead, reach out to them. Lindsay Wiseman, thank you for the work that you do. Thank you for your
It was
team.
wonderful talking
Wonderful
to you.
talking with you. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Oh, yes. Oh, this is mine.
Complete Service Heat and Air is a trusted provider of top-notch heating and cooling solutions dedicated to ensuring optimal comfort and efficiency for residential and commercial spaces. Complete Service Heat and Air is located in White Bluff, Tennessee. We do service and repair on heating and air the right way 24/7 service. Call us at 615-797-3997. Serving Cheatham, Davidson, Dixon, Hickman, Humphreys, Montgomery, and Williamson counties.
Welcome back. We have a business feature out of White House, Tennessee today. We have Quinderella's Consignment shop. It is the cutest shop. It is so nicely put together. We have the owner here, Jayme Cantu. First off, thank you so much.
Thank you.
What a wonderful place that you have for
you so
parents to
much.
shop for their little ones.
Thank you.
I have to ask, how did you decide to start something? Why did you decide to start something like this?
Well, I have 4 kids.
That explains it.
My oldest is 15 and my
Okay.
youngest is 2. And I just know the need for good quality clothing at a reduced price. It can get so expensive. Literally, I will come home shopping for one of them and another one tells me they need something. So I just wanted something affordable for everybody.
Not only affordable, but easy to sort through. Because again, we were talking about consignment shops, and a lot of times things are kind of jumbled, and you
Yeah.
just get A little overwhelmed before you
Yes.
even start.
Yes.
Is that how this started, or like this layout? Because this layout's incredible.
Yes, I was actually in a consignment shop and just immediately felt very overwhelmed by the rows and rows of clothing. And obviously, consignment shops are all just a wonderful blessing. But in this particular case, I just felt very overwhelmed. And I knew that I wanted to do something that was secondhand, but also easy to shop. Looked new, looked like a boutique, but all secondhand.
And it does look like a boutique.
Thank you.
How much can parents out there save by shopping consignment?
So much. Our pricing starts typically at about 50% off the retail price. And then it goes down from there depending on how old it is and its wear. I try to keep everything pretty new in the shop. So we've got items as low as $1 in here, and I don't think we have anything on the floor that's more than $100. And we're talking bassinets and cribs and strollers.
Are you always circulating through new items?
Yes, we put out 100 new items a day.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do people drop them off, or do you work with specific groups?
Yep, people drop them off. So
Okay.
my consignment is by appointment. So they schedule an appointment with me. They come in, I sort through their items, and then we get it out on the floor and sell it for them.
That's incredible. How do you have the layout? So I see, is it girls one side, boys one side? Walk me through.
Yeah, so I've got girls on the side are princesses.
Oh.
And our boys on the side are princes. And then we try to keep a few other pieces, like we've got 4th of July looks. We've got swimwear and sleepwear a little separate. I've also got secondhand maternity as well.
Very nice. And let's talk about the name, Quinnderella. Yes, a play on Cinderella, kind of, but where does the name come from?
So I mentioned I have 4 kids. My 3 oldest are boys. And my youngest, she's 2. She is our only girl, and she's literally our little princess, all of us. And so we call her, she's Quinn, and we call her our Quinnderella.
How precious
Yes.
is that? I know she's not quite old enough to recognize like the store, but when she is, it's going to be funny.
It's going to be fun. She already thinks that everything in the store belongs to her. Has a very hard time seeing things walk out the door that she thinks are hers.
What does the future hold for Quinnderellas?
Well, I hope that we just become synonymous with the city of White House. That when people think of White House, they think of Quinnderellas, and that they will just know that this is a place that they can come, they can buy clothes for their whole family and save money. And I just want it to be as much of a blessing to the community as it is to me.
Oh, that is wonderful. We talked also a lot about shopping local, supporting local. This is one of those local businesses here in the White House area.
And not only are you supporting a small family, but you're supporting so many other families when you buy secondhand. I have now 211 consigners, so every time you buy something, the money literally goes right back into the community and it goes right back to them.
Now, what is the address here? Because you could almost miss it. You could almost I did drive by and then I turned around.
Yes, it's 2408 US Highway 31. We're literally right next to Nature's Market.
Literally.
And our entrance is around the corner.
And when you really look, you can see a blue castle on the window.
Yes.
That's how you know you're at
We were
Quinnderella.
working on our signage. It was just a little out of our investment budget.
Well, I think you've done a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Way to go on this.
Thank
Hats
you so
off to you.
much.
This is really cool. Anything I didn't ask that you would want to share?
No.
Fantastic.
I can't think of anything.
Jayme, I appreciate you. Again, Quinnderella's Consignment Shop for little ones. Again, boys, princesses, and princess.
That's right, yes.
Come right on in and do a little shopping, Jayme.
Yeah.
Thank you. Stick with us.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
We thrive under the lights. A city of performers. Putting on one heck of a show. Headlining night after night. Welcome to Smashville.
Welcome back. Looking ahead to tomorrow's mornings on Main Street for Friday, we are sharing with you a little bit of community checkup with Delta Dental of Tennessee. Missy Acosta shares with us a special program day held at the Nashville Zoo for the families taking part in the Cleft and Craniofacial program at Monroe Carroll Jr.'s Children's Hospital there at Vanderbilt. We will hear from the medical director of the pediatric Cleft and Craniofacial program. We'll also hear from one of the families. So be sure to join us tomorrow. But until then, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. We'll see you back here in the morning.